Hello and welcome to the top 5 fun things you can do on MSC's brand new flagship, MSC Virtuosa. We're just back from her maiden voyage and we tried and tested everything she has to offer so you can see this beautiful ship from a guest's perspective. Please subscribe to our channel as we have a ton of brilliant MSC Virtuosa content coming out very soon and you won't want to miss it. Okay, if the truth be known, and we'd be prepared to admit it, for all of us, the top 5 fun things to do on board would all revolve around food. But if we remove food from the equation, MSC Virtuosa has a lot more fun things to offer, whether you've brought kiddies on a cruise, come with friends, or are a solo traveller. But we're not here to talk about the swimming pools, theatre entertainment, kiddies clubs, or smiling with wide-eyed wonder at Rob, the first ever humanoid robot bartender at sea. We're going to get much more physical than that. So, fasten your seatbelts, secure all overhead lockers and adopt the brace position as we tell you the top 5 family fun things to do on MSC Virtuosa. The Savannah Aquapark has 4 water slides. Well, 3.5. And we've tried them all out. I even made myself look ridiculous by shoving a GoPro in my mouth for the entire visit. Oh, and huge thanks to Simon, who lent me his GoPro because, like a fool, I'd left mine in the car. The Aquapark is a complimentary activity, and, for this voyage anyway, there was no need to book. Just turn up in your cosy and be prepared to get wet. Salty wet. Safety and hygiene is important in these unusual times, so they close the park every hour for 15 minutes to clean everything down. An hour should be enough, but if it isn't, keep your wristband on and come back later. There was no one around, so I even tried the kiddie slide. It was exhilarating, as you can see. Another complimentary activity next to the Aquapark is the high ropes course, the Himalayan Bridge, which is suspended 80 metres above the water. I was the only one in our family brave enough to try this one because it was blowing a gale up there and my middle name is stupid. But where's the fun in a still, windless day when you're dangling off a rope bridge praying for a bit of calm and regretting ever agreeing to it in the first place? Seriously though, you do need a little bit of bravery and an unwavering faith in your harness if the weather is being a tad inconsiderate. But you will be rewarded with a sense of achievement and you'll have bragging rights and a generous dollop of smugness towards your family or friends who chickened out at the last minute. I'm looking at you, Helen. Mind you, looking at myself making a meal of every step, my aspirations for becoming Hollywood's next big action hero may be slightly optimistic. Moving inside into the Sportplex, this is where your fun can become a bit expensive if you don't pre-plan. The at-the-door prices for just turning up on a whim and playing are expensive, so we'd suggest you buy a fun pass before you board. The fun pass cost us £72, but for that MSC give you £140 to spend in the Sportplex. If you buy the package on board, the amount MSC gives you to spend is much less, so getting it before you board basically makes everything half price, which is much better value. So, number 3 on our list is the Formula 1 simulator. The car chassis moves hydraulically in 4 directions. This adds to the realism and makes you really appreciate the skill and stamina of real Formula 1 drivers. The ride is harsh, the seat is hard, and the car is very difficult to control in the corners, just like the real thing. If you're a Formula One fan, this is a great way to spend a few minutes pretending you're Lewis Hamilton. Or in my case, Nikita Mazepin. If you like your fun to last more than a few minutes and want to invest some quality time with family and or friends into a less frenetic activity, the 2 full-size bowling alleys on board the MSC Virtuosa are brilliant fun for the whole family, although we would recommend you try and time it for when the ship is in calmer seas and the balls run a little bit straighter. Although you could use that as an excuse if you're not very good. £45 gets you an hour in the alley and we enjoyed every minute. Remember, if you pre-purchase the Fun Pass before your voyage, you get the hour for effectively £23, which in our minds is great value. Our 5th favourite fun thing to do on board MSC Virtuosa was a toss-up between the Hologate Arena, a virtual reality game involving guns, zombies, huge level bosses, complete mayhem and general confusion.
Oh my God. Get down! Get down!
And the XD Interactive Cinema, where you sit down and shoot at things on the giant 3D cinema screen as the hydraulic seats rattle, roll and attempt to bring back up your lunch. Around halfway through your choice of scenario, there's 4 to choose from, you really start to feel immersed and forget where you are. It's a loud, manic, frantic fun 5 minutes. And there you have it. We hope you've enjoyed our quick overview of the top 5 fun things you can do on board MSC's magnificent flagship Virtuosa. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and also please give this video a thumbs up, as it really helps us, and consider mashing that subscribe button too, because we have a heap of great Virtuosa videos coming your way soon. Now, where's that buffet?